Start recording. Okay, here we go. This video goes on Rumble. I'm usually on YouTube, so on my channel. I think I should put that into DzmeLinux. That's my channel on YouTube. That's my channel on Rumble. And I'm wondering if I should do it on Odysee too, because as we know, they go ballistic with their surveillance. Age verification. How did this slip out of my tongue, right? So yeah, no, it's not surveillance. They would not. It's not about surveillance. It's safe to protect the kids, right? Yeah, for sure, 100%. So, and YouTube is usually supposed to send the videos from YouTube to Rumble. It doesn't do it, of course. A surprise. However, it doesn't really matter. I see it as a sign. I mean, I've got 28,000 views in the last 20. There's a lot. I mean, even my old videos get shown a lot. So it's very interesting to see that happening. I had a break of 6 years. Yeah, I didn't do anything for 6 years. Yeah, when the COVID started, we know what the time is. And but I'm back on. And I think it's time to keep going until we can't anymore, because the powers shouldn't be doesn't want to have that, right? They think they're our mamas and papas, and they're just not. So this is always entertainment purpose only, right? So if I say something, this is all just fun and great, and so most times it is about quick fixes. If you have trouble, let's say Word Manager, you don't know how to share a folder in the virtual machine and how to mount it, auto mount it, and stuff like that. So I will upload that video after this one. That is, there's something on Rumble, and every video I make for YouTube or for Rumble, I will move it around. If people really want to see it on Odysee too, let me know. So, and what would you prefer, YouTube, Rumble, Odysee, or all of them? So it's lots of work, of course, to upload it. It's time, but it's all right, I think. So usually what I try to do is at least 3 videos per week. Except if I go camping, then I try to upload quite a bit. Sometimes you will see that in one day 2 videos coming, because if I try to make a video and I encounter problems and I have the solution, then the solution comes out. Sometimes it takes longer because you think you just install something quickly, and no, this is not happening. There is no quick installation. There's no quick fix on computers usually. There is, but it takes time to figure them out, right? So usually I'm interested in distros. Of course, this is Ghost Beast. I think that is that is still the old version, the 25. Because I got trouble with the 26, I couldn't get it installed. I had it installed on my laptop, but it wasn't working as intended. It was very buggy. So 25 works just fine, which is based on FreeBSD 14.1 or 2.3, something like that, even 4. And the other one is based on 15. So I would have loved to have Xlibre instead of Xorg running. But it is what it is. We definitely have no systemd here. That is pretty good. I don't like systemd. You can like it. You can use it. I use it in certain instances too. Like I've got LilyDocs running on my laptop. It's a great distro. It's based on Trixie. Yes, there's systemd. Yes, it's rusty. And I got to deal with it. But it's still a great distro. And these people did a great job. And I'm grateful for everybody who puts all the efforts in to make Linux easy accessible for absolute everybody. And you will see in this channel, so I have preferences like everybody else, and this channel has the same rules like on the YouTube version. Rule number 1, I'm always right. Rule number 2, if somebody proves that wrong or disagrees, then rule number 1 will be enforced. So does it mean you can't have your own opinion? Of course you can have your own opinion. The only thing is it's different to mine, then you're wrong. Like one example is panel has to be on the top, right? Panel has to be always on the top. So panel on the top. If you put it on the bottom or on the left, you're wrong. This is it. No, when I say this, rule number 1, this has to be on the top. You can have a different opinion, and it just makes you wrong. It's okay. You can have it on the bottom, but this is the wrong place to put it. If you put it on the left, also wrong. So, and this should be made. It's not Mate. Then you're wrong too if you say Mate. It's Mate. Every British man knows it's Mate. And so having said this, I just removed the panel on the bottom because I don't know what it's there for, and I put everything what I was missing, like here my desktop switches and Windows, application and everything. So I just put it all to the top that I have it available. Of course, I don't need 2 panels. Well, I would not know what for. So 1 panel is good enough. If you have 2 panels, you can have it. You're wrong. You can have a dog. A dog is good. Yeah, a dog you can have it. You know. So where are we here? So yeah. So then I'm interested in desktops. No, I do not go Wayland, and I do. Okay, I don't not definitely not GNOME. It's GNOME. It's not GNOME or whatever you think. You're wrong. So it's GNOME. This is right. And no, I'm not going GNOME, and I'm not going KDE. The reason for that is pretty simple. In GNOME, they took all functionality out. I have no clue whether you have a file manager at all. It can't really do anything anymore. It's castrated to, I don't know. So GNOME is totally out of question. And people, I can see that they install GNOME and then they need, I don't know, 150 add-ons to make it look like Linux Mint or Cinnamon desktop. Okay, well, you can just get the Cinnamon desktop and you have it right away. Ooh, no? And you have a good file manager where you can actually see how much space you have left, how much space something is taking, and. So it's totally not useless for me. KDE, let's say I try to stay away from everything. Let's say if you put politics in Linux or BSD, that's an oxymoron. That doesn't belong there. Linux and BSD is pretty simple. That is from humans to humans. There is no nationality, there is no skin color, no, nothing matters. This is from humans to humans for humans. This is what it is. And if somebody tries to put politics in and try to force their opinion in and all that stuff, that's an oxymoron. That doesn't exist. So, and I just don't play part in it. So I don't have it. So I try to avoid all these black ops operatives which invaded the Linux and community for now and trying to put all their rubbish out. I'm not interested. My life is too short for something like that. So yeah, this all should be. I try to not swear here. Actually, you can see that, right? I'm really working hard here. Yes. Having said this, so I will also start my War Thunderer channel on YouTube again, and I will put it on Rumble too. Because I see on Rumble there is not much happening on games and stuff like that, and I think that's pretty good. In Linux there's a few, yeah. What is his name here? Switch to Linux. He's here. That's pretty nice. There are some good channels here. So, but not for Linux and BSD. So it's almost nothing. So I will just hopefully fix the gap, make it entertaining, make it interesting. And there was a guy long time ago, 8 years ago or whatever. And he always just fired up distros, sadly in the virtual machine. I mean, I do this too sometimes, of course, right? And so he always saying, yeah, it has this and this, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. You know, I watched them. It was funny, but I watched them because sometimes I like to see what people do, right? And yes, virtual machine is maybe good enough for that, but most of the time, like when I installed LilyDocs, I put it on a virtual machine. And I introduced it on YouTube, and I figured out because, you know, I just was the IceWM guy, and yes, I like JWM too, and that was OpenBox. I liked OpenBox too, and OpenBox is a finished product, right? It's a finished Windows manager. That's pretty neat. However, having said this, when I run LilyDoc, they put so many efforts in her distro that it made it really nice. And I will show you here in this channel and in the next on YouTube what I mean. You know, I'm not a designer. I appreciate good design, but I can't design. That's not possible. This is an oxymoron too. You have to know your limits, right? It's just what it is. Yes, I run Nextcloud, and KeePass is my password manager. It's local. It's synchronized on my local Nextcloud. I have nothing online. I prepared everything to be offline because if they switch internet off, that's all right for them. As long as it doesn't interfere with me, I'm all right with that. My firewall is OpenSense, which is pretty neat. It's a very nice tool. It's very nice. I can only recommend it. It's some learning curve, but it's worth it. It's really worth it. So Um, why do we have BSD? Because Linux is going to fall. It looks like it. Let's say it that way. There is still hope because there's still enough people who say, nope, not with us. Like I like Devuan, they don't do this rubbish. OpenMandriva doesn't do it, and they all get attacked. Of course they do. And then here, GhostBSD is not having any of this nonsense either, and the list goes on. There is lots and lots and lots of stuff. What I admire, for example, is Mageia. I used Mageia 5 and 6, I think, long time ago. I used Mageia 9. I had on my laptop too, worked with it, and there's things to say about it, and I'll get to that because I can't do it all. However, having said this, Mageia they do working a fine line. They just don't care about any of this. This is a Linux distro, how it's supposed to be. It's a community. That's people working for people. And that you don't hear any statements because there's no need. Nobody needs to make statements, really. Their actions speak books. And I must say, I admire the Mageia team. Great, good job, love it. Yeah, all the others too, like Devon is going to. It's not that they're going public and politics. They just stay out of it. That's how we're not having it, right? Okay, so this is it. That's my kick-off video. What you can expect is lots of talking. I try to not get my channels blocked, and until now, for example, when I had what is it called from Synology? My brain is frozen. So this is when I make a video and I start jumping around, right? So, well, I made a video, however, and it got blocked, and I got strike, and I get deleted my video, and well, it happens. I try not to, right? It happens very, very rare because I try to stay nicely, exactly in whatever they want and not. And then here's 12 o'clock Central Time. Noon, and I have to go for a haircut soon because I don't recognize the guy in the mirror anymore. Now, well, this is time, I guess. And yeah, so expect some videos. I will upload some old videos which I think they're worthwhile putting them on Rumble. And you will find here things which I don't go mainstream. Everybody goes, oh, the new KDE is out. Oh, the new this is out. Oh, the new this is out. No, I go for things which are gems, which are hidden special little things. Like as I said, I mean, here GhostBSD is not hidden. It works. It's great. I don't like what they have done with 26 because it doesn't work. They took 25 out, so they're losing tons of users. Because if you can't install it, you can't use it, and people have to look somewhere else, right? If they don't have any more the 25 either. I still have these things, and yeah, I like it. This is on a virtual machine here. That's semi-virtual. That's on an Unraid server, and I patch through my USB PCI card, my NVIDIA graphic card, and on the PCI card is my USB. So I've got my mouse sitting there and my keyboard, and I use Sound Blaster USB for recording and sound and everything. Because it just works. It's great. It's an easy thing to avoid all the troubles with sound cards patching through. So it works great. And lots of things I run here because I want to see how they run on NVIDIA. And I have another computer. I have a small NVIDIA graphic card. On my laptop it's just Intel. And I will see what I can do. So before I tried on AMD. AMD is great too. I even had gaming there. But yeah, so gaming will come too. And that's called War Thunderer. I might make that channel soon too. Then I've got 2 channels on Rumble and 2 on YouTube, because if I make one video, why not, right? And YouTube, so these things are not meant to make money, right? These are not, I hope you will not get advertisement and all that things. I had people in my YouTube channel, they wanted to donate things, so I had PayPal running, but then PayPal decided that they think they can take my money if I have a different opinion than they have, so canceled PayPal, right? So I have some crypto things like Ravencoin. I can put these things out from a wallet. So if somebody has stuff flying around and wants to donate it, I'll take it. I do take it, right? And I have to see if there's something when people really want to. Because some people, I still get today, not today, but I had half a year ago, still people saying on some of my videos, oh, this is a lifesaver, thank you so much. And somebody in a different video, oh, this is exactly what I needed. And so I'm really happy when I can help. But then some people, they want to actually do give me something for it, and I'm all right. I take it, because all my hardware is pretty old, right? That's a G5600 G5. I don't even know. It's an old GPU. So I've got old stuff here. But it works, right? I don't need the latest. My laptop is the latest what I have, and this is only 5 years old or something. It works, guys. It works. Yeah, my Synology is a DS218 Plus. That is pretty old too. I have a DS400J, I think it is. I've got my Unread server here, which is running very heavily. So Unread, I was a lucky one. I had bought it when it was cheap. I had the base, the Pro, and the Plus and the Pro version. And in the moment I just run the Pro. I put everything in one box. But I run updates, and I made videos about updates, and I have some updates. They're 7 terabyte, and with deduplication and compression, they're down to 1.7. This is massive. And I use programs like Borg Backup, but not this terminal thing. I'm a clicker. I would like to click around. I like GUIs, graphical interfaces. I don't want to... yes, you have to work on a terminal sometimes, but when I do terminal tutorials, if you really need to do it, they're easy. I show them in a video, and I put everything in the description that you can just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. And I do not make scripts, because scripts don't teach you anything, and copy paste will do, because you will see sometimes you copy paste more and more things, right? So if you're not used to it, it's not a big deal. You can still work the problems out without any trouble, and then it works. And then you just make a text file of it, or if you have a Node application, you just put it in a Node application. Huh? And so it's always easy stuff. But most times I look for solutions like click, 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 right? Yeah, and by the way, I miss my right click, because I use OpenBox and IceWM, and it's always right clicking. And look, I do not have anything here. I can't open a file manager. I can't open nothing. But as we know, it's a Windows manager, OpenBox, so you can take out, I don't know, Mate. Mate lets me do it, but XFCE would let me do it. And then you just put OpenBox in, and then I have my right click, and I use the jack menu. You can use also what's it called, B2 menu or something for an OpenBox. That's pretty nice too. So I've got CrashBang ++. I've got what is it called from Boron? Bunsen Lab. So you see things here which you don't see anywhere else, really. I don't know why. They're totally underrated distros. They're very nice. They're very great. But there's just a handful of people who said, you know, we make something really nice here, and whoever loves it, loves it. And yeah, I will make a few videos again and run them here, because when I introduced them, I had a few tweaks, let's say a few things I didn't like, to make it more customizable for how I like it. And as you know, the way I like it is always the right way, so you do it, you will be happy. You own it and you will be happy. You own everything and will be happy. So this is how it goes. So let me know what you would like to see. I mean, YouTube, it's going crazy. Rumble, I don't know yet. You always have to watch out for the regimes, right? There are bad regimes out in this world, and they want total control and keep you silent and take your... They can't take your free speech away. This is God-given, right? It's the same thing. It's so funny when people say, we won't cast the law. I tell you what, wherever I am, there is cast the law. I have a God-given life, and I have a God-given right to defend it. I don't have to ask anybody. Can I defend myself? What a nonsense. Yeah, what a nonsense. So when I was young and dumb, so I was in the army, I was staff sergeant. Don't go in the army. You just get wasted for nothing, absolutely nothing. It's once you figure out that's all one team, it makes no more sense. There is absolute no sense. Yeah, when you're young and dumb, you believe these stories, and then when you start waking up, you say, what the heck is going on here? Yeah. And we get there later. There will be lots of videos where we do YouTube stuff. That's usually in the beginning for people who are interested in it. And then, because I have no scripts, I have no AI, I don't do any of this rubbish stuff. There's no AI going to happen here. And I cut some subjects or talk about some subjects, all hypothetical, of course, and only for entertainment purpose. And they might not be true, because what do I know, right? I'm just a computer guy sitting here in front of my box and making videos. So, but I talk about them because I like these fantasy stories, right? Conspiracy theory. Well, you know what I mean, right? Okie dokie, guys. So I call that video off because my alarm goes up soon. I have to go to get my haircut done. I was so desperate to get it. Yeah, I'll look Woodstock. Yeah, but I'm the only one, so then Woodstock is not fun anymore. You're the only Woodstocker. All right, guys. I hope you have a good time. I don't know how to make these videos, you know. To me, I'm just me. This is how I do it, and I'll just. Oh, what is that? Me? Oh, look what I've done. So this is. Oops. However, I call that video off. The next video will be a little bit more about Linux, BSD. You see, I'm running BSD too because I love it. BSD has come so far that you can't feel the difference anymore. And I hope that FreeBSD stays out of Rust in kernel because it just doesn't belong there. Yeah, it doesn't really belong there. It is not in these critical, mission critical systems or parts, right? And FreeBSD was thinking of it. I hope they think nope. Right? But then you have still OpenBSD. They are very security orientated, and they don't do BS like that, right? BSD like that. Alrighty. Having said this, I cut this video off. I uploaded after my haircut, otherwise I get in trouble with my haircut, and I don't want to miss it. Okay, guys. So now you know all about my haircut, and I think we got to finish this. The next time will be again Linux, most likely. It's 95% is Linux here, or maybe 90, but it will shift slowly but steady a little. But I will not abandon Linux. And the thing is, I'm a big fan of virtual machines because, like for my channel, the DzmeLinux, this is where I'll upload my YouTube videos. I do not want any Google stuff running on my operating systems, so I run it always in a virtual machine. They're sandboxed, and it only does one thing. BSD's philosophy, right? It only loads up to YouTube, and then of course then I will have one for Rumble on Odysee. They all share one folder, so it's easy access then, right? It's not a big deal. And I like VirtualBox because I'll get there in a video too. I'll have to pull that out one more time. I did that on YouTube, but I think I have to do it one more time. Maybe I made a mistake, I don't know, but I get in a video like that, but not yet. As I said, haircut, right? So yeah, so I have always virtual machine. I've got Word Manager, made a video about it, how to share your folder, how to auto-mount it, because I think that's what everybody likes to do. And patching USB sticks is so easy, but I'll make a video about that too, that you can patch the USB through. It's very, very easy. It's the same easy on VirtualBox, so they're just doing good, and I like them. So this is it. I'll cut that video off, and I hope you like it. I hope I get some commentaries here, because I really, I do YouTube and Rumble. Do you really want to see Odysee too? And yeah, my people watching here, they're not always watching games. So games means most of the time War Thunder, realistic battles, tanks. But not realistic tanks, because I can't see the thing. Realistic battles is fine with airplanes, but not with tanks for me. And tanks I go with that arcade mode or whatever it's called, right? So, alright, but that's another time. I'll make that video when I get there. And I'll continue make a video in the afternoon. Now we have 17:10. That's not right. We have 12:10 here. So, oh yeah, okay. I'll tell you what that is. So this happens when you if somebody's still listening, this happens when you install BSD 25 and upgrade it to 26. Then you have no more way in the world to get that time set. There's no way. I tried it all. If you know, let me know. It's not working. Nobody can. All right, but lots of people have that problem. So yeah, I will rant a bit about it, trying to encourage the BSD team, Ghost BSD team, to do something. Alright, love you all, have a good time, relax, stay out of the propaganda, enjoy your life, enjoy nature, see your friends, have coffee, really enjoy your life. Do not get entangled in all the politics, because that's what they want. They want you to live in fear and get distracted, and TikTok, swipe, 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 destroying your heart and mind and soul. Just don't let them. You don't have to. You don't have to play ball with these guys. You know, with kids I didn't like, I don't play with them. This is it. I'm not playing with them. Alright, but look at that, 25 minutes again. Okay, love you all. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.